I'm done. I'm done because while I criticise Ubisoft greed and lazy, I'm using hand quotes here, game design, I still buy their games.
What are you doing in my house?
However, at least I can't say I bought their season pass. It was half price, what the fuck do you want me to say? Far Cry 6 was a Far Cry game. The villain was great, so just like routine, we kept the screen time to an absolute minimum. The guns felt like Far Cry guns, and the map of Yara looked beautiful, so a Far Cry map. If you played free through New Dawn, where the fuck's New Dawn? Oh shit, I sold it. You played all of them, apart from Primal, which I will admit is a pretty decent game that shakes up the formula quite well. However, this DLC has reignited my interest for the series, that and the Blood Dragon remake. The DLC has a roguelike Metroidvania feel, with permadeath meaning to start from the very beginning, with your guns, money and power-ups removed. They're split into three, focusing on our villains, Bass Montenegro, Pagan Min and Joseph Seed. The Vass DLC starts with Vass's end. His death by Jason Brody in the third game is perfectly replicated here. The movement to a psychotic nook on Jason's face to a callback.
What the fuck? Peekaboo, motherfucker.
Hello, Vass.
We arrive as Citra greets us from a resting place and introducing us to key parts of these DLCs.
Right now, you...
The mirror and the armory. The armory is where you get your weapons, your guns, you know, nothing to phone home about. It's in every Far Cry game, what you expect. What you should really focus on is the mirror. The Zedge. The mirror is something that powers you up, and each skill is based on a different skin. What? No, it powers you up your skills, and it's based on a different sin. There we go, fucking hell. Greed related to your money, envy will give you gadgets, pride in your overall health, sloth will make your life a very lot easier, and wrath which will help you take out your enemies. If you're wondering where lust is,
that comes later.
note how the background and UI is just like Free, with the dark and light blues, and with the war shack in the background. I should be on homes under the fucking hammer, I'm a fucking... Right, expert. Outside is your hub. It's different for every chapter. Here is Vass's compound from Free. It's glittered in graffiti, TVs in glorious 140p, and wrapped up crates which you can only assume hold special sugar. Oh, yeah, and that big fuck-off red door.
Shit? Giant red door with a fucking eyeball on it. Now, I know how this works. This is gonna matter later, right?
Okay, Vass. Let's begin.
Citra tells us the overall objective for the DLC, to get the dragon knife. We're on the beach, the volcano, and whatever this is supposed to be. I began my journey going down to this. However, on the way, I encountered the tribespeople. The Rakyat from Free have been replaced by our enemies. The average user of OK Buddy chicanery, the virginity thief, and Kevin Feige. What the fuck was I thinking when I wrote this? I dealt with these parasites and saw a chest. It was a gun show trial, where I was to kill the Breaking Bad fandom, who stupidly believed Nacho was a Jesse ripoff, and in exchange, Kevin would give me Hawkeye's bow. I don't know which Hawkeye, but a bow's a bow.
Well, that was fucking dreadful.
I haven't even seen Better Call Saul. I get bored of it. What the fuck did I just... I wrote this shit. Fuck me. I'm so sorry. Moving on. These gun shows are all over the map, all following the same formula. Kill anyone who stands in your way, then get the gun. However, let me save you some time. Get the rifle, max out the pistol, and either the RPG, the grenade launcher, or if your main's recon on Call of Duty, the sniper. Weapon variants depend on your difficulty. I'm sure you'll do fine with the GOAT, that is the 1911. It has range, it has damage, it feels nice to shoot. Call me Mitski, but this thing is liquid smooth. Anyway, speaking of the difficulty, the thing can be difficult on the first playthrough. The enemies can be bullet sponges sometimes, and it can feel like you might as well be playing Far Cry 5. Like seriously, take this clip for example. The shotgun's nearly fully upgraded, but it feels like I'm playing SWAT 4. Just like, seriously, it feels so unfair. Especially for roguelike. Oh, and considering the fact I'm not allowed to use a flamethrower, fuck this guy and fuck fire. Moving on, we go to the gun show. Observe my enemies. And then get the shotgun.
How does he survive that utter tomfoolery?
Okay, I said on the first difficult was very difficult. Afterwards, it's kind of easy, especially if your skills and guns are OP. So replaying it is kind of just limited to getting the collectibles and then fucking off back to the main game to do something. I don't know, the insurgency mode, whatever that is. I don't even know what it's supposed to be. Then go to a rifle gun show because as I have previously said, the rifle is pretty fucking good. So, shit, I died. Back to the compound we go. If you already completed a gun show, the case with all-out weapon will appear in the armour and you can buy it for the right price. You can even upgrade these weapons. However, the weapons don't exactly go up in damage. It just means the amount of mods you can have do increase, which it kind of feels like a slot machine. You can't choose what mods you get, you can only roll them, which sure does add a bit of chance, but it just feels a bit unfair and a bit cheap. We don't have enough for a shotgun, and we haven't completed the rifle challenge. So we're going to get some cash for a shotgun, and we go all the way back to the rifle case. I went, farmed some cash, got the shotty, a few upgrades, and while I was there, I realised something. Bass's mind is fucking weird. Thank you, I know, conclusion of the century. I'll be here all week, people. Please subscribe, like, and give me your fucking money. Shots from in the air. The ocean is red, which gave my brother very vivid flashbacks. Very vivid. Whatever the fuck this is, and coincidentally, a teleporting door to help us get to the rifle case.
They say curiosity killed the cat. Good.
We go and complete it, and now we are ready to go get that first knife piece. I wonder where it is, and I swear to God, you lot do not understand subtlety. We make it to the old prison, and we're greeted with our first real mission. You hit the ground. Here, we must free ourselves from cages. Bit of symbolism. While we're here, we can also gain our first diary entry page. The perfect prison. The diary talks about the next Jason. The mention of a new Jason confirms the fact that this diary entry was made after Jason and Bass met. However, was it written before or after Bass realised what Jason was truly capable of? We continue to free ourselves as Jason mocks us. We free ourselves one last time and we are rewarded with a nice handle on our first memory. This one, Bass is with a pirate and an unseen Jason and Grant Brody. This is one of my favourite parts of the DLC. They're all before the main story are free and show Bass and Citra's past, and Michael Mando's performance is just
that makes me their daddy.
And what's that make me?
You are the fat, ugly aunt, but you bake wonderful cookies. Children love you. Come on!
Michael Mando, returning to play Vass, is enough to make this season pass worth it. His performance as Vass is impeccable, not only showing Vass's humour.
Oh, yeah. This reminds me of the game. Wait. What's that? The trailer with the fucking... with the hallway? What the fuck ever happened to that?
But his rage and pain. Mando truly knows Vass inside and out, which isn't too surprising because he, fucking co-created him, but after 10 years, it still feels like he's never left. Hell, even the takedowns are unique to Vass. Brutal and sufferable, just like you. At this point, my pockets were fat with cash, so I decided to go to the jungle safe house to go upgrade my skills and rifle. However, on the way there, the game turned into Dead fucking Rising with this night is coming sign. So I went. So far so good. And then the kamikazes from Serious Sam came over. Nah, on a real one though, the ghosts are the only thing that happened during the night. Enemies don't get stronger, thank God for that one. Just these ghosts, but who are somewhat easy to deal with. While they do die in one hit, they can seriously overwhelm you or sneak up on you while you're distracted or doing a reload, and they do massive damage, so you gotta be careful. Anyway, I think it's time we go do another gun show, specifically the grenade launcher. Alright, let's get that second knife piece. We have to go to a mountain. The landscape is hellish, with lava all around it. It's all like a fucking wasteland. The Medusa from 3 is here, and our objective becomes clear. Silence the radios. Here, our second mission, radio play, begins. There are a lot of enemies here, but thanks to our grenade launcher, we should be fine. What the fuck is this? Okay, listen, due to geographical circumstances, I don't know how guns work, but I'm pretty sure a grenade launcher is meant to be pretty fucking powerful. So what the hell's all this shit? Alright, using a pistol and rifle, we continue the mission and gain a diary entry. Fucking think. Bass talked about buying a boat here. That is yours. It's perfect. And then you start picking all the little imperfections about it and replacing it piece by piece until it becomes unrecognisable and compares this to what humans do. However, Bass claims the version with flaws is better. I'll talk about this in a minute. I test the grenade launcher some more, be reminded why fire is evil in Avatar, kill Jason, and claim a prize. This memory has Vass with a dead or passed out pirate, but I'm pretty sure we all know Rich is rich. Next to him, watching a telefan. Oh, holy shit, is that Joseph Seed? Now, think back to that note about changing things. Well, Vass says there are copycats. We can see him rehearse the speech later on. Vass is on the Rook Island, so it's highly unlikely that Joe went to Rook Island, somehow heard Vass's speech, fucked off back to use it like Joseph is unhinged, but not that unhinged. We must assume Vass took it first. What the fuck is up with this? Oh.
Ooh,
oh no.
That's kind of small.
Alright, it's fine. All we have to do is go to a troll, get some money to upgrade the grenade launcher. Now, allow me to go there using my
flight suit. Shot of this. I remember this fucking trick.
The trolls are like shooting galleries with Citra giving you a student lecture in the background. Nothing to phone home about. What is are these run-ups. These things sell high and are literal lifesavers. Now, let's get our final piece. Finally, we must go to the forest by the beach. And we're greeted with a memory and the vine bud sound effect. Like, honestly, can't you find something else? If we thought the Wacky at first and then Jason, it's pretty obvious who we're going to be facing in this section. Birthright, our final knife piece rates. And we're greeted with Vass and Citra's childhood.
That's what makes it fun, right?
With fights in between. Finally killed the bitch and just do me a favour and watch.
Honey, calm down. You know, the sun was particularly glorious today.
Stay.
You find them beautiful?
Vas.
Not you. You. It's a yes or no question. Usually when I'm in my house, when I ask somebody a question, I expect them to answer me.
I don't know who the fuck you think you
I don't
are.
know either. I'm gonna play a little game with you, okay? Now don't move. Hey, don't you move now. I've done this before, okay? Don't you move. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. I told him not to move. I was only gonna graze his ear.
Always putting on a show, aren't you?
Lay on the bed.
Oh, do you find me beautiful?
Do you think I'm scared of you? You think I'm fucking scared
Do
of you?
it, Vas.
I'll fucking do it right now.
Oh, let's see.
Stop tempting me!
Oh, do it, Vas.
Stop
Yes,
it!
do it. Oh, I dare you to do it.
Is that what you
do
want?
it. Yes.
Now, are they biologically related? And if so, did they commit incest? It's a fucked up question, I know, but look at this.
Who with me will command the destiny of the Rook Islands?
Like, hang on, okay? In the Mindfuck DLC, yeah, I know, unfortunate choice of words, and it's not DLC, it's a side quest, but look. I've heard both sides, and I came to the conclusion that while Vass and Citra are not biologically related, judging by the last names, however, Ray's like that, and Citra ran with it until Vass said, fuck this not being Citra, with some help from Hoyt and that rock boy. Our mind's collapsing, so we better get over to the compound.
I hope you're ready, Citra, because I'm coming.
Ooh, just short.
Give me the knife. Claim your birthright. Come, my warrior.
Here, you know where to shove it. Now get me the fuck out of here.
Of course she betrayed us. This really makes me wish that Vash just sat Jason down and helped him cut to the light, so they could just kill Citra together. We enter a 5-rave gauntlet, where Citra takes the demon's place for free, and throws everything she has at us. Now, while I'm doing fucking great here, it is difficult the first time round, especially without foresight with your 1-ups and upgraded weapons. But I have them, so fuck past me. The only real thing that can concern you and is a trouble is the ghost, but we did fine. Stay on. Oh, I would, but I'm currently writing a script and I have a week before my deadline hits. That and I think I heard the phone go off and I think Samar was coming for me because I watched that creepy tape from my closet. Story over. Yes, I am aware of the secret ending, but 1, the deadline, and 2, I might do that as a failsafe video if I ever feel lazy. Overall, I really enjoyed this DLC. It gave a rich look into our favourite psychopath. However, it didn't feel like it was worth the price. It feels like any other Far Cry game. Adding upgrades and permadeath will not change that, and the replayability is slim. You might as well collect collectibles and then just go home. And the game can feel unfair sometimes. So overall, I would recommend you get this single DLC on sale. I just think there could have been more to this DLC. I think that's a good review. I got the DLC of the Season Pass with a remaster of Blood Dragon, so Hey, fuck you lot. Money well spent in my eyes. Nah, I'm just joking. Have a very happy Halloween, and I hope you liked the video. I hope you enjoyed.
Don't touch that dial now. We're just getting started.